It's the world's greatest pack chase. Got a second one from Steel City a couple weeks ago. This one was really beat up. Fortunately, they're out of these right now. I'd buy a bunch for last day school opening, but I don't know if there'll be any new ones. Maybe they come out with new ones every couple years, so if I keep watching, I'm sure there'll be something on there. 14 packs, mostly junky ones. Go through those and then I'll start opening. Didn't have school today. Blizzard this morning and just really cold right now. It's probably about negative 15 probably, and then the wind is really bad. So 92 tops, 91 upper deck. Is that upper deck? Yeah. 87 tops. I love 87 tops. 90 Donruss. Conlon collection. 91 Bowman's pretty cool. 2000, is this 15 or 16 Panini Donruss? I don't remember exactly which one it is. 88 score. 90 Fleer. This is a big old pack. And 91 score and Fleer 88, which isn't too bad. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and get ripping on these. Start with 87 tops. I always think of it as like a wallpaper border. Piece of gum here. Ozzie Guillen is on the back. I'm not going to eat that gum. Some gum I will eat, but definitely not that one. Jim Grossi, manager. Gary Ward, Jerry Hairston, Mark Langston was a pretty good pitcher. Most of these guys, like I kind of mentioned this in the last one, most of these guys I know about from watching old baseball, but not really saw, play live. Al Newman, I remember him being a coach for the Twins. But other than that, I don't think John Candelaria was pretty good. Tim Raines, he played with the Yankees at the end of his career. Just don't remember him too much as a player. He's a Hall of Famer. And then Ozzie Guillen, I don't remember much as a player, but as a manager, obviously in the White Sox, some of his tirades pretty famous. Here's 92 tops. Don't know off the top of my head who's decent in 92 tops, but that's okay. These guys, there'll be some definitely some players in here that I remember. Keith Miller's not one of them though. Sean Dunston, Larry Anderson, Scott Scudder. Oh, Bobby Cox was the manager for a long time of the Braves, obviously. And Glenn Allen Hill, the Yankees actually got him like maybe 99 or actually probably 2000, just kind of down the stretch. I think it was the same year they had Jose Canseco. He did hit a huge home run though as a Cub. You can YouTube that and you'll find that. I'm going to open up 91 upper deck here, which is going to suck because I'm guessing it's going to be stuck together real bad. Who's in 91 upper deck? I'm not sure there either, but here's a twin sticker. Probably going to be my favorite thing. I don't like the Twins, but I love these stickers. Surprisingly, these are not sticking together, which is good. Hopefully there'll be a few guys in here that I know as well. Mike Benjamin. This looks like Gary Gaetti, and it's like a Twins checklist. Lee Stevens, I remember a little bit. Terry Pendleton was on some good Braves teams. Gary Carter's a Hall of Famer. Randy Myers, I remember a little bit. Pete Harnish, you know the name. And let's see who else. This is Mitch Webster, Matt Young, Howard Johnson, and Heathcliff Slocum. I believe Heathcliff Slocum was the guy that the Red Sox traded to Seattle and got like Veritek and Derek Lowe and some of those really good players. Here's a Stadium Club from 91, Series 2. I think there's 3 series if I remember. I opened up some of these the last time I did a World's Greatest Pack Chase. I'm happy that these aren't sticking together either. And there's one thing I really like about these cards, and I'll show you in a minute, is that here's a nice little Jeff Bagwell. You can kind of see a little mullet, not quite showing, but it has the rookie, and I guess this 91 tops Stadium Club is a Jeff Bagwell rookie. So we'll put that aside. Another Hall of Fame rookie. I got a couple last time. Chipper Jones in 93 Upper Deck Series 1, and then also the Pedro Martinez and the Fleer Ultra, John Snyder. Albert Bell definitely took a ton of steroids, hit a lot of home runs. Mo Vaughn, this is a rookie, I guess, as well. Definitely not their rookie, but their first appearance in Stadium Club, I'm guessing. I always tell the story when me and my friends were turning double plays in baseball practice and stuff when we were in T-ball and Little League. Since we were so slow, we'd always yell out, Mo Vaughn's running. Willie Randolph was the Mets manager, but good Yankee, and obviously had a lot of years as a coach with the Yankee. Dennis Eckersley, a Hall of Famer, and another one, Robin Yount. And actually, I got one more card stuck together. Dave Righetti with the Giants. Obviously, he had a good career with the Yankees. There's his rookie card, 82 tops. Threw a no-hitter against the Red Sox on 4th of July. He was the pitching coach for the Giants for a long time. I don't know when exactly that came to an end, but Giants, of course, I can't even remember who they hired, but they have a change at manager. Bruce Bochy retired after a really good career, obviously winning multiple World Series. Also had a good career with the Padres. Took them to a World Series in '98, and of course they lost to the Yankees. On my day off today, I didn't do a whole lot, but I did actually watch I watched a documentary on the '96 Yankees, and Kevin Tapani. I pulled an autograph out of his out of Topps Archives a couple months ago. Here's 2 George Bretts back to back. David Cone, saw a lot of David Cone. Obviously, was just kind of watching his perfect game. I'm kind of getting back into baseball mode because pitchers and catchers reported, some yesterday, some today. Luis Polonia, he's mentioned in Seinfeld when George gets them to wear cotton uniforms. David Cone and Paul O'Neill, man, I love listening to those guys as announcers. Was watching that '96 World Series. The Yankees were down 2-0, and Cone pitched a big game 3. They won 3 in Atlanta, and then came back and won, clinched it in New York. So I had a little bit of wax there on this Eddie Murray. 90 Donruss. It's got the Carl Yastrzemski puzzle. I probably got enough pieces of that somewhere. I don't know. Steve Sachs. Dave Winfield's a Hall of Famer. One of the best to do it. There's another one, Wade Boggs. Danny Gladden, he does the radio for the Twins, and I actually like listening to him. Delano DeShields, rated rookie. I remember him playing. I remember his son was up a couple of years ago. I don't know if he's still around. Rob Dibble was one of the Nasty Boys on the World Series team in 1990. This is actually the year they won it. He was an analyst on Baseball Tonight growing up, too. Always liked listening to him. You know, Baseball Tonight, me and my buddy Tom always talk about how fun Baseball Tonight was and how it's really, ESPN in general is really not what it once was. And I mean, I watch a lot of Fox Sports and things like that, especially for baseball. Unfortunately, my cable provider does not have MLB Network. Not anybody too big in here. If you're a Seinfeld fan, Ken Phelps. Frank Costanza asked Steinbrenner why he trades Jay Buhner, and one of the things he says is people kept telling me, people kept telling me I want Ken Phelps. Here's score 90. That was score 88. Score 90. I know that there's one of the rookies is, I can't think of, David Justice, Frank Viola, good pitcher. Willie Randolph, where you saw him. Mike Scioscia, who coached forever, it seemed, with the Angels, won a World Series. This is Sammy Sosa. This doesn't have a rookie on it, but this was after his first year of playing about 60 games or so in the majors. Sammy Sosa, obviously a real good career, a lot of it shrouded in controversy because he definitely took steroids. But the thing is, people just seem to totally forget about Sammy Sosa. I don't ever hear anybody talk about him. I mean, he hit 60 home runs numerous times. I don't know, there's some kind of parallel in this Conlon collection. This is just old players, and actually this pack appears to be all umps and like managers and stuff. The only guy, obviously. Oh, there's some players now. Frankie Frisch, yeah. Those are dumb. I read these in the bathroom when I'm pooping. Just so you know. Here is 90 Fleer. I'm excited. I'll get at least one sticker out of this. These Fleer Action Series, and there's actually 3 of them, which is awesome. And they always have some kind of trivia on the back. There's an Expos one. I love stickers. Do those baseball quizzes on when I have time as well. Here's a Soaring Stars, Jerome Walton. Suppose he had a couple good years with the Cubs, but never sustained it very much. Barry Bonds, a young skinny Barry Bonds, before he ate steroids. I don't know if he ate them. B.J. Saroff, I remember. I think he was a first overall pick, if I'm not mistaken. Joe Carter, end of the World Series. David Wells, I loved. A couple different stints with the Yankees, and obviously threw a perfect game. Harold Baines is now a Hall of Famer recently. NL East rival Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Larry Walker, he is a Hall of Famer now. And this was after basically his, this isn't a rookie, but pretty early in his career. Only had limited action at this point. Kirk Gibson, big home run in the '88 World Series. There's Jerome Walton again. Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. Young Craig Biggio as well. 3rd-year card. Robin Ventura, young Robin Ventura. Excellent career in the college career. He had a good major league career, but probably not what you would think. Here's Paul O'Neill, one of my favorite Yankees of all time, and also a great announcer. George Brett. So there's a lot of stars in this pack, but it's Fleer 90s, so it's not anything special. See, I only got 4 packs left. I'm going to go with the 91 score. Trying to think what score 91 looks like. And now I know. I remember opening these cards. Different borders, different color borders. Dickie Thon. Ellis Burks, I remember a little bit. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Had a big... Oh, I love Louis Soho. Wade Boggs had a big at-bat in that Game 4 comeback of the 96 World Series. Louis Soho was a utility guy that played for the Yankees for quite a few years. Always, I think, kind of a fan favorite. I always loved him. Wasn't obviously anything too special. Edgar Martinez, one of the only DH in the Hall of Fame. Big Poppy will get in there. But that guy killed the Yankees, especially Mariano Rivera. If you want to see, Rivera had such a dominating career, but if you want to see one guy that just killed him, it was that guy right there, Edgar Martinez. So here's Fleer 88. I don't know if I've ever opened too much Fleer 88. I have seen some of these stickers, though. It's got Wrigley Field. I've been to Wrigley a couple times. A couple summers ago, I was there. I was on a trip where a bunch of guys went to the Cubs game in the afternoon, got on a bus, and went to the Brewers game that night, and we drank a lot. Here's Joe Carter. Barry Larkin is a Hall of Famer. Tried and true sluggers, Mike Schmidt and Gary Carter, both looking pretty old there. I think Mike Schmidt actually was done in the middle of the '88 season, which would have been this season. Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer. Is this a Tommy Glavine rookie? This might be considered a Glavine rookie. Even if it is, it's not worth much, but it's another Hall of Fame rookie. Kirk Gibson. I don't have knowledge really off the top of my head about what are technically considered rookie cards and what are not, but really nothing from this era is going to be worth too much anyway. Put some of the good ones aside. The rest kind of box up. The gum is intact. But here it snapped. It's pretty hard. Bowman 91. Got some good players I can see here. Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou. Dave Righetti. We talked about him already. Alex Cole. Always remember Alex Cole on baseball cards from his glasses. I don't ever remember watching him play necessarily. Donnie Baseball. This Ricky Henderson is something special about it. I don't know what it's considered. It's got a little gold bat there. And then the rest of them have the stat line. Bowman always had the goofy stats on these cards because it's like team breakdown and then career totals. So it's always goofy. But Henderson's has a little story on the back here. So I don't know if that was some kind of insert or exactly what that is considered. And Barry Bonds. So good players in that one. I think I only have one pack left. And it's the 2016. It is 16 Needed Donruss. Usually have one new pack in these. That's about it. And I do like these Panini Donruss cards. I'm going to get a hobby box. It comes out in March. Mike Trout, Cal Ripken, Kirby Puckett. Here's Anthony Greer. This is the collegiate baseball team. Okay, I don't know if that guy ever did anything. Here's Miguel Sano, rookie. That's okay. And Jose Altuve, throwback to like the 80, maybe the 82 design. Or was it 83? So that's actually a pretty good pack. We're talking a couple Hall of Famers. Trout, Sano rookie ain't bad. And Altuve, even though he's probably guilty of some pretty awful things in the last couple years. And then, of course, these hologram things. Tell you what, some of these packs aren't the greatest, but I really love opening these World's Greatest Pack chases. I can't wait till some more come out, or I can get my hands on some more. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Keep tuning in and checking out some new videos I might put up. And until next time, enjoy your night. If you're living where I'm at, stay warm. It's going to be about -40 wind chill tomorrow morning.